Lara, thecruisegenius.com. Stay to the end of the video regarding a 10% off promo code on Gig Sky. I just did a YouTube short talking about cruising. And I just saw a video on YouTube from a friend of mine who was saying cruise prices are higher. And that's true. When you look at 3-4 years ago compared to today, the prices of cruises are higher. Why? Number one, you got to consider the debt of the cruise lines. I mean, they went through COVID, they lost a lot of money, billions of dollars. So number one, they're trying to recoup their funds. Number two, they're building larger cruise ships, new ships, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Disney. They're all built, MSC, they're all building cruise ships. So of course that's going to cost money. And of course that gets passed on to consumers. They're going to be paying more. But if you go on Icon of the Seas, that's going to be more expensive than if you go on like Allure or Oasis, because Allure and Oasis are older ships. Just like if you go on the Carnival out of Jacksonville, where I live, that's going to be less expensive than going on the Mardi Gras out of Port Canaveral. So the one thing I want to tell you about cruises is cruising is still very, very, very affordable. Unpack only once, you see several ports, things for solos, things for adults, things for families. There's lots of things to do on cruise ships. They're fun, they're affordable, the food, the entertainment, everything about cruising is amazing. I have over 150 days on Holland America, over 80 days on Carnival. I've been on Virgin, I've been on MSC, I've been on NCL. I was on the Icon of the Seas last year. I love cruising. And I'll tell you why. I'm a US Navy veteran. I love being out to sea. There's nothing like being out to sea and just having a great time. So the prices of cruises, right? I'm looking at September and October right now, like Celebrity Reflection, amazing prices. I mean, I want to say like $350 per person on an inside cabin on Celebrity Reflection in September. You cannot beat that. Now, granted, maybe you could go on, what was it? One of the Royal Caribbean ships, the Monarch. The Monarch of the Seas years ago, 3-day cruise for $159. Okay, now that was Monarch, it was an older ship, very small cabins, but $159 to get away for the weekend, piece of cake. So cruising continues to be affordable. Now let me give you some super secret tips. Don't tell anybody. You got to book a year out. You really do. Because so many people think if I just wait to the last minute, I'm going to get a steal of a deal. You may. But then you're going to get a cabin by a bow thruster, or you're going to get a cabin near a noisy location, or a cabin near an elevator. And you're not going to have a restful, peaceful cruise. Okay, maybe you save a couple pennies, but you're going to be by a bad area. I tell you, in the past, I've waited to the last minute to book cruises to save a couple pennies right by a bow thruster, right by the anchor, right under the casino, or under the show lounge, or near the show lounge. So the point I'm trying to say is book early. Why? Only about 10% of Americans have ever cruised. And of those 10% of Americans, they know the perfect cabin. A127, not A127, let's just say 4027 on the Elation. They know that's kind of close to the elevator, but not too far from the elevator. Or how about this cabin number, J1024? J1024 on the Eurodam and on the New Amsterdam on Holland America line. J1024, it's on a lower on deck one. But the point is that the square footage of that cabin is larger than most other inside cabins. It's a great cabin, and I've stayed in it a couple times. So number one, you got to book early. Don't wait to the last minute. If you do wait to the last minute, don't blame your travel agent. Yeah, you saved a couple pennies, but you're going to be in a bad location. Number two, if you were trying to save money, you're going to want to book some of the older ships, the Elation, Allure, Oasis, those kind of ships, the older ships, and that'll save you some money, because if you go on Icon or you go on Mardi Gras or Celebration, it's going to be more expensive. Now let's talk about one of my favorite cruise lines, and that is Virgin Voyages. Adults only, no kids, no tipping, no gratuities. Amazing cruise line. I sailed on the Scarlet Lady last year and absolutely, positively loved it. I loved Bimini, the beach club. Amazing. And so if you're looking for, that kind of an experience, let me know, slara1961@gmail.com. Now, the elephant in the room, MSC. We all know about their reviews, right? Well, I was on MSC Seashore last year, and then I was on it a couple weeks ago with my grandkids. My grandkids loved it. My daughter loved it. My wife loved it. A lot of entertainment, the food, the ship. Everybody and their brother says the ship is beautiful. Okay, let's just say that for this video. The ship is beautiful, okay? Oh, and let's say something else that everybody says, the pizza. Okay, so we got those two things out of the way. The ship is beautiful and the pizza. But again, if you looked at reviews, they're good, there's some not so good. And I know that MSC is working hard to get, the service going, to get the food better. And of course, like I said, they're new to the US market, and I do applaud them for everything they're doing. Would I sail on MSC Seashore again? In a heartbeat. Would I sail on Scarlet Lady? In a heartbeat. Would I sail on Mardi Gras? In a heartbeat. Would I sail on Celebrity Reflection? Absolutely. Celebrity, I love Celebrity. I sailed on the Solstice when it first came out, loved it. Love Holland America Line. 5-star food, 5-star service, Chef Rudy, Pinnacle Grill, all that about Holland America Line. So, closing up this video on this Friday, cruising is a great vacation option. Great for families, great for couples, great for singles, great for groups. If you're a coach and you're doing a coaching seminar, you can do it on a cruise ship. Whoever you are, you can have a group, like a veterans reunion group. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. And so if you want to do a veterans reunion group, I think that is cool. Like I said, seminars at sea are very, very popular. Lawyers, doctors. There's even like a political group that is going, I think right after the election, and I'll remember the guy's name in a minute. He's with a media company, and you'd know it, but it's Brent Bozell. Brent Bozell is doing a cruise. And so, anyway, if you have any questions, email me, slara1961@gmail.com. I hope you have a great weekend. Oh, I teased you about GigSky. GigSky.com. It is a service that provides data. And so you don't have to worry about a high cell phone bill. Scott Lara, thecruisegenius.com. Like and subscribe. Achoo.